Hello my divas and welcome back to my channel. I'm very happy today because I'm going to be trying this pretty palette from Colourpop and it's called Candy Castle. It's this one right here and I'm going to be giving you my honest opinion on it. As you may see, I already tried it and I'm going to be doing some swatches for you as well. So stay tuned. Mwah. Okay guys, so we're gonna do some swatches because I really want you to see what I'm talking about later on in this video, how they perform. This palette is really pretty. The packaging is like so cute. I'm a sucker for packaging. When I see something pretty like this, I'm usually very, gravitating towards this kind of packaging, but sometimes they deceive you. So we're gonna be swatching some colors. Let's go in with the first three in the top. It's gonna be Candyland, Sugar High, and Cravings. These first three right here. And let's dig in right now. So here it is. So the first one is Candyland. And it's a really, really soft, matte, not completely matte, pinkish color. It's very, very soft. It has some little shimmer to it, but not too much. The other one is the shimmerest one, I would say, in the palette. It's a very white, soft color, and this is the yellow one. They all have some kind of shimmer to it. The yellow, I can say that this one, you can barely see it when you apply it. There's like no pigment, I would say. There's nothing there when I apply it into my eyes. The fourth and fifth is gonna be King Candy and Lord Licorice. And okay, let me use these clean fingers to do it. And it's gonna be here. This is kind of a coral color, coral pinkish color. And this one is kind of, I'm gonna go back here, down here. It's a very, very matte color, this one. And as you may see, it's very, very matte. That one actually has some pigment to it. And this one too. All right, so we're gonna do the final 5 swatches. And we're gonna start with Grandma Nut, Plumpy, Rainbow Trail, Candy Crush, and Gloppy. It's the bottom row right here from left to right. And let's dig in. I have 5 fingers, so we're gonna do all 5. Hopefully they show really pretty, or at least show, as some of the colors are really, really light. First, we're gonna go with this. Oh, this color is pretty. This is actually the one that I use the most today in here. This one is the kind of a lavender one. I used that all over my lid today, as you may see. And I really had to work that through my eyelids. This is like a very soft mint color. This one is a really kind of nude color as well, but a little bit less brownish. And this is the darkest one out of the pan that actually has a lot of pigment. And I use that all over my outer lid there. Not too much of it actually, and it's actually pretty good. All right, we're gonna start with this pretty shade called King Candy. And it's this beautiful kind of peachy color in here. King Candy right there. This, I'm not gonna lie, has a little bit of fallout, but you can always make it work. And we're gonna throw that all over our crease right here. And it's oh my God, that looks so pretty, so soft. Second, I'm gonna go with this other shade called Grandma Nut, and it's this pretty one right here. It's a little bit more on the pinkish side. And I'm gonna throw that on top of the lid as well. I'm gonna give it a little bit more darker moment right here. Oh, that is pretty. It's looking so much prettier. Wow. That is cute. And it's funny because I had a little bit of fallout in the pan, but once I apply it in my eyes, there is no fallout, which is really great. Not bad. And I really wanted that color to be really deepen out. So I think it's looking pretty. Now I'm gonna go with this really light yellow color called Cravings. It's really soft, and it's this one right here. And I kind of wanna throw that on top of this to create a little bit of more, I don't know, kind of defining that line and creating a little bit of a different shade. Let's see if this shows, because these are really soft yellow color. Let's see. It's picking it up, but it's too soft. Let's see if it works at all. It's too light. Actually, it's working as a white base. I'm just gonna even it out, but I don't really like it for this area. Let's see. It's not doing nothing. I'm gonna go with a lighter pink, and it's gonna be Candyland. This pretty one right here on the top. That one right there. And let's see if that makes any difference. At this point, we know that this is gonna be a really light look, pastel-y look. And it's just making it really light on top. But it's pretty, I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty shade. I knew this was gonna be very, very light. I know that. But you know what? You always have to try and see what you can do, what comes out of a look. And it is pretty, but it is a little bit too pinkish. Actually, it's not looking bad. It's not looking bad. But I'm gonna add a little bit more color. Because you know me, let's go with Grandma Nuts. This one right here. Let's add just a little bit more on the top. Yeah, that's pretty. Because you know, these colors are not very pigmented. At least the lighter ones. They're not too pigmented, so you kind of have to work with it. And that's not ugly, that's cute. That's cute. So now I'm gonna go and apply some color in my outer lid, and that's gonna be Gloppy. Gloppy, this pretty shade right here. It's like the brownish one. And let's see how that comes to, let's see what that shows. I'm trying to work softly. Yeah, that's pretty. It's a pretty brown. I'm trying to work softly in here because I don't want no mess. It's actually better than I thought. That's a pretty, has some shimmer to it. Not bad. All right, so that shade wasn't bad at all. Now I'm gonna go and use the shade called Plumpy, and it's this pretty shimmery kind of purplish one, and I'm gonna go and kind of go in between the crease and the lid right there and see if that looks any pretty, and hopefully it works good. Well, this one does have a little bit of fallout. Perfect. Yeah, but it's not that good for that area. I'm just gonna even it out here, but I'm not too happy with this right now. Not here. I'm a little disappointed at this palette, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more, you know, pigmented, but it is a little bit on the side. Not really doing anything there. Let me see if I can help this a little bit here with this other shade that I was using on the top, which is Grandma Nuts. Yeah, this is by far the most pigmented I've tried from the palette. I'm not gonna lie. So I went ahead and wet the brush with the face setting spray, and let's see if I get a little bit more color in this shade called Plumpy. And I'm gonna apply that all over my lid because the other colors are not that, you know, not doing anything much for me. So let's see if this one actually does anything. And definitely this is helping. Yep. This wetting the brush with the setting spray, it is definitely helping. Because when it was dry, it wasn't really sticking to my lid. But this one, okay. I'm not gonna lie. Getting this wet has made such a big difference. It's actually pretty. I'm not mad at it. All right, so by far this is all I can do with this palette. I'm not gonna lie. Some shades are working, but some are not. This is really weird. So I'm gonna go and apply in my inner, in the front of my eye, the Sugar High, which is the whitest one here, and it's very kind of a highlight one, that one, and it's kind of pigmented. So let's see how this applies and if it really works in the front of my eye. Actually, this one is not so bad. It's not so bad, no. But I'm definitely gonna wet that brush. Yep, I have to, guys. I'm sorry. I have to. Yep. It kind of makes a big difference. It helps a little bit. And then just to end this look, I'm gonna try to apply a little bit in the bottom in my waterline. And so I'm gonna go with the only one that has some kind of pigment, and it's a matte color. And I'm gonna go back to Grandma Nuts, this one right here, and try to apply a little bit on my waterline and see if that works. Give me some kind of color here. It's very light, but it's doing something at least. At least it's giving me something. I need to blend this a little bit more. All right, guys, so I'm done with this look, and I will give you my honest opinion about this palette. As you may see, I made it work. Yes, I made it work, but I don't think it did much for me. To be giving you my real honest opinion about this palette. Is it my favorite? No. Is it the worst thing ever? No, because some of the shades do work, but I really had to put my effort into it. But I mean, I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie, about this palette, because Colourpop usually delivers. They do. But this palette, I don't think I did such a good job. It doesn't really have that much pigment to it, so I really had to work with the shadows. And of course I made it work. Of course it looks nice. I think it looks on the softer side and it looks pretty, but some of the shades, most of them didn't really work. So I'm not gonna be saying this is my favorite palette, because it's not. I think I'm gonna be giving it to my daughter to play. I mean, it's actually hers. I just wanted to do the review. I bought it for her, and she's gonna keep it. And I just wanted to do a little bit, you know, a little review on it and try it, give it a try. It is definitely not bad, but it is not my favorite thing in the world. So I really don't think it's a palette that you should be getting if you're like into heavy makeup like me. But I mean, you can give it a try, but it's not the best thing in the world. So guys, I hope you like this video and enjoy it, and I will see you in my next video, my divas. I love you all. Mwah.